Hello!
Hi. Welcome, friends. You know it's Wednesday and you know what that time it is. You're not watching AEW. Come on. Who really is watching AEW
Yeah,
now?
no.
Let's go there. So welcome to another episode 1 of Wrestling on the Rocks. You know me. I'm your hostess, Ms. Man Jane. And of course, per usual, I've got Digi with me. Mr. Digi. How's
What
it
up?
hanging?
Oh,
Yeah, how's it hanging?
I
Just
just got.
hanging?
I'm glad Miss Producer Lady is picking up my slack because I was doing other moderating duties prior to this.
Wonderful. And if you hear the clacking, that is producer lady
That is
doing
Producer
her
Lady
job.
doing things.
Yes. Her job, hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. Do you have anything you want to start us off with before we actually wait. I am so silly. My bad. Let's play a little game of
Butts in your glass.
What's in your glass? Okay, you started it because you pulled it up. Jameson, I can't read. Orange. Okay.
Yeah.
Orange. With straight up? Chasing
Straight
it
up.
with anything?
Nope.
Straight up. You got it. You got it. You have your coffee with you?
Right there to my left.
Right there. Okay.
My left, your right.
Okay. Well, when actually I don't even know because it gets reversed, so I have no idea. And we all know Black Box Tom, if he does show up, he drinks gin and juice.
He'll show up
because
he didn't say
he's
otherwise.
Like Snoop. Yeah, he's like Snoop double DOG. I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. Couldn't spell that. Don't hold it against me.
It could be worse.
Anyway, yeah, it could be worse. So, guys, I have the usual, the Coca-Cola. However, I have a surprise.
Uh-oh.
So, I last week was given something by a certain someone who is on the show. So, I can't give myself a gift.
Yeah, fair.
Digi.
Yay. Love it.
Now,
Totally
what is
worth
in
it.
my glass? Any guess?
Coke?
No.
Soju?
No.
Soju.
No soju.
Sponsored, not sponsored?
Yes. We have my sponsored, not sponsored cherry from Sonic. Cherry slush.
Just listen to the cast.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so with this now, it is official. Sonic is now going plastic cups. I don't like that. So as we go into hotter temperatures, guys, if you have a metal container of some sort, do yourself a favor. Take it when you go to Sonic because you're going to lose your drink in like a fucking minute. So
Yep.
Cheers. Cheers.
I gotta
Mm-mm-mm.
give a cheers.
Cheers.
I gotta give
Hi, producer lady. Cheers.
another glass. I didn't realize we were live, and I was gonna come and talk to you. But
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, we're live.
Yes,
hi,
Hi,
you're
producer
live.
lady.
hi. I didn't expect to be live. I just wanted to talk about stuff that Amanda would enjoy. But I guess I'm here on live
Oh,
stream now, so I'm gonna come
yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Well,
for the moment.
Right for the
yeah,
moment,
for the
I'm gonna
moment.
come and say hi.
Yeah.
Um,
And guys, we're gonna film this special editions of Wrestling on the Rocks. We're gonna do it.
It
It's
is
coming.
being scheduled.
am I gonna
It's
be
being
part of
scheduled
it?
right now.
It's your specials.
It's
Oh.
ours. It's ours.
Oh,
Yeah, it's that one. She said that.
Holy
it's
Don't mind
shit.
us.
that one.
Don't mind us. That one.
I see.
Yeah,
I
that one.
had to.
Yeah, it's that one. It's that one.
Which,
Yes. And
by
then
the way, tonight Ricky Saints was used as the male version of why do professional wrestlers dress so skimpy? And the response was, "Have you seen Ricky Starks or Ricky Saints?" And I'm like, "Well," and then instinctually I went like that. So,
it are they commenting on his outfit from last night?
just in general. I mean, he likes his banana hammock looking.
Okay.
trunks.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait.
Wait. No, there's a lot to unpack there. Even as a woman, I have to ask the other lady in the panel here. What does he mean by that? Because that is a completely different concept for us. Is it banana hammock as in like Borat, or is it banana hammock as in okay,
like wrestling trunks? Like, oh, okay, but
that's not a banana
Okay.
hammock.
Okay.
But
What?
it
Okay. First of
shows.
all.
It accentuates. It
And
rips
what's
and
wrong with that?
separates.
Okay. Oh, are they talking about the peach? Is what they're trying
Yes,
to say?
yes, it was the
Okay,
peach.
hold on. Okay. Let me do the birthdays first because we could go on forever. So, parking lot, this, because it's an important topic. Thank you for bringing that important topic. Okay. And then producer lady and I can educate y'all. Give you a
I will
sneak
do my
preview.
best, even though I'm
We'll do a
partially
sneak
drunk.
preview. A sneak preview. And if I can have, if I am allowed to share screen when I can.
Yes.
Maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
If you
Well,
could cue that up for me.
yes. They're like pictures. That's all it is.
Right. That's not the question. I need you to
Oh,
cue it up so I can be ready.
oh, okay. Well,
Or just give me your screen to share and I got you. Fuck.
oh, okay. Shit. I don't know. I don't know
Hey,
how stuff works.
You
Hey,
had
that's
one
your job.
job.
Your job is to tell us what to do and we figure it out.
No.
Yeah, we figured it out. Yeah.
Come on.
Let me do these birthdays. Happy birthday, Bianca Belair.
Ooh,
Yeah.
happy
And
birthday, girl.
Girl, the EST of WWE. Happy birthday. You know who else is celebrating a birthday? And god damn it, I do miss the guy. Goddamn Juice Robinson. Mr. fucking Tony Storm. Mm-hmm. Yep. You fucking go, dude. Fucking go, dude. To being Playboy, to fucking bagging her. Cheers.
Oh, I took my drink to that.
Oh yeah. Now these two, if they were with us still, a big happy birthday up there to Paul Bearer and to Harley Race.
Yes. Isn't Harley Race? No, it's not Harley Race. Is it? Somebody just got announced. One of the seniors. I think it was Harley Race for the WWE Hall of Fame.
I believe so. I could be wrong.
Mm.
I could be totally wrong, but I'll take a look at it. We'll look. Arya Davari, happy birthday. Dustin Rhodes, you son of a bitch. He's 56 years old today.
Oh my god. He makes me feel old. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for saying that, Corey. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's okay.
Make me feel old.
Hey, Mark. Yeah. Hey, Mark Quinn of Private Party. Let's do shots because it's your birthday. I'm making it fun right now. Okay. All right. Flash Morgan Webster, happy birthday. My favorite thing of all time was at PWG when Marty Skrull, it was Bola 2017, when Marty Skrull threw Flash Morgan Webster at, if you guys know who Josh Hollywood is. He's like, I am Hollywood, like on on X and whatever. Marty fucking hates him. Fucking hates him. Like how I hate fucking Ocean Spray, right? Threw him at it, and Josh got a concussion. Marty was like, good. That's what you get for fucking with me. So, happy birthday, Flash Morgan Webster. Another one who is having a birthday. Actually, there are two of them. The Renegade twins, Charlotte and her sister Robin. Happy birthday. Those are two ladies that really fucking they needed to be used more. Another person, Leon Ruff. Happy birthday. Lita, girl. Happy birthday. She turns 50. She joined the 50 club. You fucking go, girl. She looks good. Another one who is celebrating a birthday is Marina Shafir. Happy birthday. And then finally, I have one more. So I would like to wish, it happened yesterday, and I didn't know until yesterday, but I would like to wish a very happy birthday to Cody Chun. Cody is part of a really awesome tag team, probably one of my favorites right now in the indies, called C4. They have been on AEW a couple of times. Cody's done singles, and you see them as C4. So his gimmick is classic Cody Chun. So if you guys are looking around at Mania things next week, he's on quite a few different shows. He is going to be on the Defy show, C4. So his tag partner, Guillermo Rosas, they will be on that show. And I will be there a week and a day from now. So next week, Thursday, 11 a.m. Be there or be
Square.
Well, not hard. No, oh my God. No. Damn Mac.
Her camera says otherwise.
Oh my God. It says otherwise. It's saying otherwise. So let's get back to this topic. First of all, Digi, I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Oh,
so,
God.
Who brought this up? Is my first question.
Who brought what up?
The this conversation about Mr. Saints here.
It was
and the Holy Bible.
Oh, Medusa tonight. There was a discussion between her and her producer, Big Red. Shout out to the Trash Talk crew. They were talking about the women and their skimpy stuff. In particular, one of the more notable is Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy's held together by duct tape and a prayer with her ring gear.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And
I agree.
Deuce was kind of like, well, you don't really see that for the men. And her producer, love him to death, said, ma'am, Ricky Starks. That's what I got to say about that.
Okay.
Which, not wrong.
Yeah. Marcus! Yes, that was.
Marcus!
That was the lovely producer Lady Winter.
Yes, that was Marcus.
Yep. You did not. It's like life is not fooling with you. So here's my thing.
Okay.
First of all, I don't think they've ever heard episode 1.
Oh no, they're aware of episode 1.
Oh, they are. So they're aware of my constant commentary on how his trunks are ill-fitting.
Yes. It has been discussed ad nauseum.
Yes. Cheeks, and almost bubblegum exposure.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me take it back. Okay. So, if this is a new thing for people in Ricky Saints, where the fuck have you been? God damn. You look at that guy, if you looked at him from like behind or the side, you're like, God damn. Woo! God damn.
Okay.
Is that a fucking globe in your pants or what? Okay.
And let's be real here. Let's dispel this stupidity going across the IWC. Okay. One more fucking time.
Okay.
Ricky Saints was not in negotiation for a contract with NXT when he was still under contract with fucking AEW, because that's called tortious interference. That's called breach of contract.
And
you dumb fucks.
And you dumb fucks. Hey, Black Box Tom, how's it going?
He ain't black box. He's looking good tonight. Look at him.
Looking good. So here's the other myth I wanted to spell again for the IWC. Can't you fucking, understand that one, the guy fucking won a title at a pretty significant major indie.
Yes.
Okay. And I know that the booker and promoter and the owner of that particular company, Defy, shout out to you guys again, would never have let him have that had this would happen. So again, we've said this on episode 1 before, but if you gotta tell a friend and they can come back and they can watch episode 1, whatever. Okay. But especially in this last couple of weeks, right? Since he was signed. He didn't even know people. He didn't even know until he saw
there was no way he knew. By the way,
there was
Tom, gin and juice?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. See, called it. Oh no. Do you love her back, producer lady? Do you love her back?
I mean, he's kind of gotta. He doesn't have a choice.
He's kind of thinking about it, and he hasn't answered that question.
I mean,
So.
real love
is somebody talking to me?
Yeah, yeah, you.
I'm sorry, I was editing AEW.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ew. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it dragged.
Yeah. Well, so he didn't know. I thought you said he did know. No, he didn't know.
He did not
until
know.
The
I love you too.
And he, hold on. You guys don't have hearts because you don't have a Mac.
Yeah, it's because we have sense. Well, and the thing was that somebody showed this picture of him walking behind Cody in his normal getup, with his ring gear on. It's like, bitch, he was in WWE at the same time he was Stardust. He was Enhancement, but he was there. Yeah, dumbasses. But
yeah, I can't tell you how many times he's done Enhancement either as a singles wrestler or with Extra Talented with Aaron Solo.
Maybe that explains the other enhancements with those trunks. Could be.
Could be. I don't know. Well, Solo always wore pants. So Ricky had the booty shorts and Solo had the pants. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What I love now are the fucking people who have decided to be a gatekeeper of fucking Ricky Saints.
It's like, shut the fuck up.
I'm here to fucking kick your little fucking gate down and say, if you fucking want to do that, you better fucking know some things and learn some shit. I'm not talking AEW shit. If you want to fucking be the guardian of the gates, go back.
You better go back. Before Defy.
Way before Defy. Okay? Remember a little show called Dojo Pro?
I do. It's fucking horrible.
Yes, I do. Tom, do you remember that one?
Nope.
No? Yeah. You didn't see Dojo Pro? Okay. Well, Digi saw Dojo Pro.
Yeah, that's not saying a whole lot.
Yeah. And do you know, I know, but do you know who wrestled Ricky when he had his turn to face the white belt? Do you know who he wrestled?
I don't remember, honey.
Joey fucking Janela.
Go Johnny.
And
yeah.
And he beat Joey Janela. I mean, because Joey fucking kicked the shit out of him. And then the next match was him versus Aaron Solo, and he couldn't wrestle because he was injured. So he had to
carry the match.
Pass the title on. Yeah. So because they didn't go that long. So I'm just saying, you probably didn't know about that. They probably didn't even know about NWA. Let's be real.
Yep.
Okay. And how he cooked on the mic when he was being interviewed with like Dave Marquez. Okay, come on.
He was in a program with Nick Aldis, wasn't he?
No,
Yeah,
no. It was
it
kind of
was
by
like
relationship.
ships passing kind of a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. He was there, but it was more the question mark. Rest in peace.
Mm.
I will say part of Aldis's faction. So like Tom Latimer,
Yeah. There
Royce,
we
yeah,
go.
Royce Isaacs, Eddie Kingston,
Mm-hmm.
Cabana,
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Connolly,
Yep.
Trevor Murdoch,
Yep.
and I want to even say who's the guy with the mom? I can't remember his name. They
Uh,
always like talk about his mom. I'm blanking out.
Tom from the Best Friends minivan mom.
No,
Oh,
no, not Sue. No, no.
Not Sue. Are you talking about
I'm talking
Buff
about the
Bagwell?
wrestler. He's an older gentleman on NWA
oh,
who
I
they're
ain't
always
gonna.
talking
I
about
haven't
their
watched
mom.
NWA in the
Yeah,
longest time, so
Mhm. Well, I'm sorry, but who
I
he
don't
he
remember.
was in that little circle. Zicky Dice and a couple others. So yeah, so that's the circles he ran with in NWA. So yeah, it was great. Did y'all know that he wrestled a fucking fantastic match with fucking against Swerve Strickland?
I did.
Yeah, Spire Pro. Beautiful match.
that game was
Mhm,
awesome too, by the way.
mhm.
But
I'm just
that's
saying
kind of the point. We could go back,
we can
on
go
and on.
back. I mean,
It's
yeah,
not
there's
like he's a
only
young pup in the business, by far
no,
from it.
and I will say this, okay? There are probably only maybe like I'd say a handful of people that I know. There's people who can say, we've been there longer than you.
Hmm?
Okay, that could be true, right?
No,
Because when I met him, I've known him now for fucking 11 years now.
yeah.
Okay,
Nobody should be
so
gatekeeping talent. Nobody should be
no,
gatekeeping shows.
no,
It's
no, it doesn't make
dumb.
sense.
To be honest with
Dumb.
you, I would love it if every company worked together. All the major companies, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, sadly.
Well,
That's never.
which
It's a great dream,
I mean, even
right?
indie companies, if they work with
well,
all the
Well,
pros, it's like, come on
here
now, it'd be
we've
great.
got
there
a
is
lot
one
of
right now.
independents, which, by the way, because I've got to say this, I have officially played Among Us with a future WWE ID talent. It's almost there. One
Almost.
Izzy Moreno.
It's almost there. It's about
Yeah,
99%
Almost
there.
she's
there.
she's gotta make it through. But if she makes it through,
But
she gets a contract.
it's almost like with her because of the name,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm,
who she is.
mm-hmm.
It's like a
Mm-hmm.
guarantee. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about which is good for her. She's putting in the work,
I
right?
She has.
But
I watched her matches. She is good at what she does. I mean, she still has, she's only a few years into her career, but she picked up on a lot quick. And I know that there have been people coaching her on
well,
the back end.
she's been working a lot with Thunder Rosa,
Yes,
Mission
and
Pro.
you can tell that straight up.
Yeah,
And
you
there's
can
been
tell.
some phone calls.
Yeah,
Hey,
and then another person.
Everett and Courtney are still taking donations?
Is what now?
Rush and Everett. They're
Of
still
course
taking
they are.
donations? Well, I didn't know if they actually stopped that or not. I was just wondering. I saw the
I
link in the thing.
With what they're dealing with, there's going to be probably a few more. They're not going to close it because it gets expensive
Oh,
dealing
yeah.
with these
Oh, I
people.
know.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Sorry,
so
Amanda.
I no, but there's also someone else too, and this is one that I'm like, why isn't she signed by anybody? Because I personally think she's fantastic.
Hmm.
Maddie Renkowski.
Maddie
Oh, good.
Renkowski is very crisp.
Yes, and she can do heel, face, whatever. She's great. Got some great skills, but no
the
one's picked her up.
The only thing she's lacking is pacing.
Yeah, but
Like,
that comes with time. But that's someone right there who should be WWEID right there is
well,
Maddie.
we'll see.
Just because,
From
you know,
what I've
yeah.
understood, they're doing this inaugural championship thing, and it's
Hmm.
not just the EID people. It's
other people.
also it's independent wrestlers that they have chosen from the small
Mhm.
group of indies that they are working with.
Mhm.
That is
Absolutely.
according to social media.
Mhm. Now I'm waiting for Defy to have one of their great guys go into that tournament. I'm waiting for that. I'm also waiting. There's also other people I'm waiting for, but
Yeah.
to be honest with it, the WWE ID is pretty exciting. Now
Yeah.
it's not been confirmed to me because I have the collective package, but they're hosting the first show on Wednesday night. I'm like, I'll go if it's part of my package, but
Trying to
I have not.
think, there
That's not
was
been confirmed.
something in my head.
Dragon's
I
Gate
lost
too
it.
is the same thing. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm not dropping. I've dropped enough money on fucking next week
Legit.
that I'm like,
We
legit.
I
Legit.
I was the dude who was like, no. Do it while you can from a reputable source. You're not going to feel bad about it because you're going to want to be there. You have history.
Well, you know what? I'm glad I didn't with that one because the fees were almost. It would have cost almost $1,000 because of the
Holy
fees
shit.
with a legitimate fucking thing, almost $300 in fees. So
Too much for my wallet.
one show versus I paid $1,000 for the collective, and I get a bunch of shows.
Right.
And I'm in the front row at the collective. So yeah, but I don't know. I'm just saying. So but yeah, no, I've dropped a lot of cheddar. The one last thing I need to buy, and I haven't done it yet. I was gonna do it last night, but I fell asleep because I had the credit card in my hand, is I need to buy the Ricky Saints photo op.
Right.
Because
Which
I
remember what it was. There was a question last week in terms
superstar.
of Wendy Chu
being, you know what that is.
You know what, Tom? Remember Wendy Chu? Okay.
Oh, of course.
Did you see Did you see the video where Ricky Saints got his side plates?
No, I did not see this video.
He did
put that out?
He did. He put that out. He was like, I've only ever seen these put on. This is my first set of plates. So I wanted to bring you, the fans,
where
with.
Was that? Where was that?
It was on social media. It was on X, I think.
When?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why I didn't see it. I don't know what you do.
Today? Oh, well, some people have to work. Some people have to fucking pay for their fucking shit.
It was brand new today. He's got.
Okay.
I was at the doctor's
today. That would suck.
I'm gonna go watch it. Continue.
Oh, well, that's cool. Tom and I can carry on the memorial service for Carlito.
Okay.
Yes,
wait,
you do.
Who?
Carlito?
I only know one Carlito.
Right. The one, he's not actually dead. He just got his soul speared out of him. Like, he's dead. It's over.
I literally thought you meant dead, to be honest.
No. It was.
I was sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, I only know one. Are they talking about maybe some guy in the Indies or something that I don't know about?
No, I was talking about Braun Breaker spearing the soul out of his body.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
No. What was funny about that is today, Carlito on X was like, we would like to mourn the passing of Carlito. And thoughts and prayers, a whole fucking to do from his account, which is hilarious. Because, bro, even fucking his uncle got in on it and was like, yeah, it's called the genetics. Because, like, I have never seen a spear in which he hit the spear and did like a flip. He hit him so hard.
You never seen that done?
Not like that, no.
Dude, Moose does it. Freaking Lashley does it.
Yeah, but not like when they hit it hard. When he hit it, he like flew 6 feet in the air.
Wait. Is this the jumping diving spear you're talking about? I think I know which one you're talking about. Like he literally.
It was just Monday where Carlito was standing there. Breaker comes down the fucking ramp.
Oh, that one. Okay,
right.
yeah.
And like took the soul right out of him and did like a front
Yeah,
flip.
he jumped like 5 feet. And
Just hit him and did a flip, and I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn! We even said it in chat. Carlito's dead.
yeah, I remember that now. That was crazy. I think he did another one in the ring. I'm not sure if it was Carlito or not. It might have been somebody else. Maybe Balor.
Like, yeah, he got a little bit of everybody in that one, but that was the one where it was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, that Carlito must have been. Oh my god. Any broken ribs?
No, it looks like the flip, kayfabe wise, the flip was him lessening the impact because he realized he was coming in too fast.
He's a fast guy. I mean,
He was like a fucking linebacker.
mm-hmm.
We were mourning the death of Carlito.
You know, Tom, I'm glad you didn't know because I didn't know either. Because I was gonna. When he told me earlier, I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know he died."
When I
Yeah.
saw that on here, I actually went to wrestling dirt sheet sites looking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you've seen that spear, he hit him so hard, so fast.
I didn't
he
see
did
it.
a
I
fucking
didn't see it.
flip.
Yeah, I
I didn't
know.
see it.
He hit. It was as soon as he came down to the ring.
Wait,
Like,
what show was it on?
It
Raw.
was on this last Raw. He went
Okay.
from the top of the ramp at a full linebacker dart
Oh,
down
Lord.
the ramp, hit him with the spear, hit him so fast he did a flip in the air. He almost Lashley'd himself under the ring. Not Lashley, but yeah, that other guy.
Moose.
No, not Moose. The other one. The woo with the weird hands. Remember it was. I think it was. We're going back a bit. We're going back to one of the Royal Rumbles where Titus O'Neil. That shit was still the funniest fucking break of commentary I have ever seen. Yeah, do you see that?
Holy fuck!
He jumped like 5 feet in the air and then fucking hit him.
Yeah, and like did a straight up like flip on him.
Yep. Yeah, and then he slides around and just stands up. Holy shit!
Yeah, he realized he ran too fast. He ran way too fast.
Well, I'm watching. There's different angles of this.
It made Carlito like Carlito could sell. Like he didn't fucking move even after like the next match was starting and they were finally hobbling his ass out.
Oh yeah, Brayton was finally apologizing to him in the back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Dude, you okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
So it's like I thought I killed you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone had put in here. There's actually someone in a Spanish X account was like had actually did this. WWE remembers Carlito Edwin Colon, 1979 to 2025, and underneath it is the picture when Braun he hit the moment of contact.
Like Carlito even went on X. I was just telling Tom this where he was talking about his family mourning the loss and needing their privacy and shit from his own account. It was like, God damn, dude, way to lean in.
That could be long-term storytelling. Carlito rises from the dead,
like the Undertaker.
That
shit would be so funny.
Yeah, he went from eating apples to applesauce.
Yeah, I've seen that comment twice.
Yeah. So hold on, coming back.
All right, Wendy Chu, right?
Oh wait, hold on.
But if I don't get it, I'm gonna forget.
Oh wait, say it. Okay.
Has she been on Evolve?
She is on Evolve.
I haven't seen her. That's why I'm asking. I haven't watched it.
She is one of the people coming down from NXT to sort of show them what's what.
Okay.
And she is starting a lot of cool fucking feuds. And I will say this: a certain demon assassin has been taking notice on social media.
DVR.
Yeah, DVR is a thing. Now,
Stop
Miss
watching.
Amanda Jane,
Yes,
what were you gonna say?
I just watched it. That's why it went dark and muted.
Mm-hmm.
Even now, see, this is
It's
horrible.
you.
I get all
You're just
choked up. I get all fucking
oh
choked
the
up.
plates. Yeah.
I still haven't seen this thing. Why don't you just show it?
Wait, because I don't want to get more copyright claims before I'm ready.
Yeah, but they're gonna take us down, dude.
They already tried to twice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can't do that. That's
Well,
why now
link it to me
I'm
or
not
something.
going to show you. I'm not going to
It's-
show you the the pictures because I
yeah,
don't
but
want to. I thought about that just now. Yeah, I mean,
Fine,
though
be that way.
technically
Let's see how it is.
he's
one
gonna
of them
check it out.
technically one of them was from I want to say 2016, and he was
Mhm.
not known as Ricky Saints because who the hell was that guy? Yeah. hmm And his
Right.
ass, it says Starks on it. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what is this bullshit with that fucking other little fucking twink guy that's named Ricky? What is it? Swipe or whatever? Swipes or something? The part of those swipe right people, the
I
two
don't
twink
know.
boys. All I
don't
know
know, man.
is that why Ricky had to change it? Because all these mofos are using Starks, whatever, or Ricky, whatever. It sounded like Ricky.
I thought it had less to do with that and more to do with one of the female wrestlers had like Zoe Starks.
Zoe Stark. Yeah.
That was why.
Well,
Oh,
now you have a guy that
nice and shiny.
Yeah, right.
now,
I mean, that is something generational because we see the media put on the plates and whatnot. We've seen the media scrum. This was straight guerrilla radio. You know, they were putting it on in the back, sort of thing. It was different.
I'm
Like,
sorry, I'm getting hooked up again.
no, we have believed in this sumbitch since before AEW. We're believing in him now, and he's not disappointed yet.
I always believed. Yep. So y'all gatekeepers, when y'all didn't even know, or you think you know? No, dude, I've been fucking riding that train for a long time.
That belt looks very
And
good right now.
Yeah, doesn't it look pretty?
So
Mm-hmm.
I like it's this weird homage look. Like, you know how Diamond Dallas Page had the diamond, the top of the diamond? But this is more like the point of the diamond where his name is the top. And I like that.
I did too, because I was expecting it, like when you said they're putting his plates on, I was expecting what's on his ass.
I mean, to be
Why are
fair.
you shaking your head? The Saints thing that's on his
No, I'm not laughing at that comment. I'm just laughing at you.
He's just he's laughing
I'm
at
using
you.
it as reference. Because some people don't
it's
know
funny.
what I'm talking
You're
about.
not. It's not a bad thing. I'm laughing at you. I think it's hilarious.
No, I know people think it's hilarious, but also like people probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well,
So
if they don't, they need to go back to episode 1 and understand our gang sign is the land of the peaches.
Peaches. Tom's never done it. He'll probably never will.
Tom, this is the peaches hand sign.
No.
Mm-hmm. It can be used for men or women.
Rosemary, peaches.
There
we go.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not wrong though. See,
no,
I know how to bring out the best in my talent.
Yeah. So, oh yes, you do. So, I was I was saying that it's exciting. I thought that was going to be what was on the plate.
Oh,
and not this.
Actually, did have a legitimate death. I realized.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we did. I can't remember who.
I got it.
The horrible.
I mean, I generally don't remember much, but when I do. Oh, by the way, thank you everyone for your thoughts and prayers. My funeral service is scheduled for this Friday. My family asked for privacy during this painful time. Muchas gracias. Hashtag Raw, hashtag Raw on Netflix, hashtag Spear, hashtag Broken in Half, hashtag Braun Breaker.
Oh shit.
So fucking good, man. Like,
Oh.
I'm waiting to find out about Karen Cross's book.
Oh, I'm mad.
Did that already come
Why?
out? That already came out, didn't it?
Hmm?
I think that already come out, didn't it?
No, it's out in August.
I could have sworn I saw an X clip of him saying it was out.
No. What he was doing was talking about that it existed, that it was happening.
Yeah, maybe
Uh,
I misheard it.
well, there's two things. You can pre-order it on Amazon, um, or you can get it from his website. The difference is the website. You can actually get an autograph.
I'll be honest. I am not a reader.
I mean, I'm gonna read it. I read Medusa's book. I haven't read some of the other ones.
I've read the Rocks. I've read Hulk Hogan's. I have Lita's.
You need to read Deuces.
Really,
It's legit. It's a lot of serious stories.
so many
You'll learn a
books. So many books out there.
yeah.
I
I'm
still have
very
one.
selective.
I have one of Jericho's books, and I still haven't even touched it.
Well, did I'm pointing you to a book that you're gonna want to read. God damn it! Why is it my social media just fails and I can't find shit?
I couldn't tell you.
All
So
right.
I'm a little upset with
Anyway,
myself right now.
okay. What did you do?
Okay, well, I gotta order it, so I gotta go look. So, as we all know, in a week from now, I'll be in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And because you know me, I'm a little
Uh-huh.
extra. Okay. So
Gee.
call me a gatekeeper, call me what you fucking want. Okay. So
Okay.
I have a Ricky Starks shirt that looks like this was one he had made earlier in his career, but he found a box of them and so he sold them. He got in trouble too, but we'll talk about that another time. So it's white and it says absolute, like the vodka, in
He's
same font.
he's
in
still
blue.
allowed to be the absolute.
Yes. And it says Ricky Starks in the little script, kind of like how it's on the bottle, but you can't really see that as much, right? If you it's more about the absolute thing. So he sent me the wrong size. And it's too big. So
God
I
damn.
was going to, as I normally do, because just shit like this where I add bows. Oh God, I need to wash that by itself. I had bows, I add bling.
It's what
I was
Tom
like,
does.
yeah.
Yes, most
I
definitely.
said, I want to bling the fucking shit out of the absolute part in the blue. So I bought gems for that, right? Now, the other thing is one of my Ricky ones, it's the Stroke Daddy one of the best shirts I think he's ever put out. I cut and I had this ribbon that had like grommets in it. So I made it look like corset lacing in the front. Okay. Well, I bought grommets. Okay, my box of grommets from Amazon.
I bought
And
Wallace.
I was gonna do in the back to make it, not as big. I was gonna use grommets and like kind of fold over a little bit of the shirt, put the grommets in, and then use ribbon, which I bought. Hold on. Which I bought that matches the fucking color of the fucking absolute thing. And I was gonna lace it in the back.
Somebody
And
went to
then
Target.
I did not go to Target. This is Amazon, baby.
Ooh.
And then my bling, I got it online. Shout out to Glasshouse Gems. They're a very good alternative if you can't afford or can't get to Swarovski or to Preciosa or Preciosa or whatever. I can't
Preciosa.
speak. Preciosa.
Yes.
Thank you. So
What
this
would
was
people
this
do
was a
without
tip.
Amazon?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Glasshouse Gems was actually told to me by another gear maker who makes the Young Bucks gear, the wife of Brandon Cutler. So she's giving me a lot of really cool like tips
There
and things
was
I could.
also a question
Shout
about
out to her.
the who does the gear making for Miss Sandra. Doesn't she
Hmm.
make other people's gear out of like WWE as well?
She does
Still,
Cody's gear
she does
exclusively.
Cody's gear.
She does. Now she is the bless Miss Sandra. She is the one who made the Ricky Starks booty shorts, the ones that
Good.
I fucking love. That gives the lift and it has the gusset, so it just, you know.
Yeah, I put that in the
Yes, Miss
chat
Sandra.
tonight. Ricky
What?
Starks loves a gusset. Is what I put.
Yeah, it gives a nice lift, not separation, but it gives a nice lift. So, and I have a gif of him walking from behind, and
Mm-hmm.
you could just see it's just like fucking. It's like a
I,
fucking metronome.
when if Kiro shows up tonight, I want to know who does all the women's gear in TNA. I don't think I've
It's
ever asked.
it's different people because they go to different gear makers. They
They
don't always have one person who's
right, but
I hate that they call it a steamstress, but they have more than one like wardrobe person who makes
right,
gear.
but I feel
Yeah.
like
Wait.
there's.
Havoc and Rosemary have like multiple? I only know of
I
one.
think they only have one.
Yeah, I only know of one.
Like the women tend to use one, and there's like a couple who kind of side.
Yeah. Now, I will say I don't know who makes Tiffany Stratton's gear. I don't know, but no clue on that one. I do
Clearly,
know
somebody
that
in a cloth recession.
yes, I guess. I mean, there is one gear maker that a lot of the New Japan guys and he's made stuff for Kenny Omega quite a bit and Marty and whatever. A Japanese man named Soy Takeda. He's on Instagram. His work is beautiful.
um, Speaking
Beautiful.
of Tiffany Stratton and the what
Yes.
the fuck happened there, so
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk
that
about that because I'm
that
confused.
I'm not. Oh, she hit herself. Oh God.
I want to hear you talk about it. And I'm also
Okay.
going on mute because I need to eat.
Okay.
Screen's gone. You can't see me. Nope, you can't.
Fucking Amanda Cena over here. Okay. So clearly there was I'm not even sure if it was a disconnect, but watching it, rewatching it, it feels like Tiffany was trying to stay on script.
Oh, they went far off that.
Oh no, it ended up far off that, but it's like Tiffany started out and was trying to remain on script. She was, because she got buried during the split screen interview. So this was Tiffany's time to get her one up. And Charlotte clearly didn't like that, was probably told to do X, Y, and Z and chose not to. Um, and that's where it devolved. And she, a lot of the more kayfabe statements, I feel like started out on Charlotte. And then once that bar started rolling, Tiffany wasn't having it.
Well,
Like
Tiffany wanted to get her own name over now that she really needs to, but
she did.
she got her glory back that she really needed, and I didn't see the whole thing. I honestly had to go to the bathroom, but when I came back, I was like, oh wow, damn.
Yeah, and everybody's kind of got their own opinion on what X, Y, and Z. Maybe it was an audible, maybe it was a last minute backstage change. I don't think it was. I think because Charlotte does a few things, and this is not to say she's a bad person, a bad performer, any of that. Not the case. She has a way of she will adjust the speed of her movements in a match to cause the other person to shuffle, to fuck up their look. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and I get it, from a business perspective, she is trying to keep her name top dollar, top sign.
That can also go wrong though when she does that.
Right. And it has gone wrong. But, because she is a Flair, I feel like she gets a lot of leeway.
And that's I'm sorry, I don't like that.
Well, that's why she's getting booed all the hells because the fans aren't having it anymore. This is how many times she's, you know, been a petty bitch. At least,
It's like Triple H, for example. Okay, he sat there and said, no, she's not just getting the title again and again and again because of her name and everything. She's getting because she's earned it. I'm like, no, you're just trying to brush her up to get 16 or 17.
well, and there's also contracts involved in that. There is that part to that matter.
I
But
mean, he ain't bullshitting nobody.
like that tells me that Tiffy is going over.
Well, on the betting odds, favorite, her and Charlotte are very very close. And that is like they're both at like negative 130 or 40, some shit like that.
Oh,
Like
on the game.
yeah, it can go either way. No, like in the betting odds on like the dirt sheets, it
Did
showed released it, and that was the only match that has like the right there together where you don't know what's gonna happen.
right, but I'm looking at the, if I'm right, and I could absolutely be wrong. Said that 1,000 times before. If I'm right, and Charlotte went off script because she didn't like the fact that she was, taking the L here,
Mm-hmm.
that you know that
Get
kind of says
over
a
it.
lot. Yeah,
Get
get
over it.
over it. Stop being a petty bitch. But this is
You
one
can
of those
you
things.
can you can do it, but somebody else can't. Come
Yep.
on now. If you
And that
can't handle it, don't do it yourself.
that's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like Tip like swung on the ball, caught what was going on, and you could tell she stopped herself initially, and then when she heard Charlotte's response, she was like, "Oh no, I see where this shit is going." And went into her divorces and shit real fucking quick, rolled out of the ring and left. And Charlotte tried to
Because
get in that last minute dig.
because everybody knows about Charlotte and her divorces and everything else. She's on her father's warpath.
Right. And she's all like, Ludwig Kaiser is in my DMs. No, he's not. He even said as much on fucking X. Like that program ended.
She
Like,
couldn't come up with nothing else. That's why.
yeah, it's all she had.
It was gold, and I'm happy that Strand got what she deserved. I mean, that was just awesome the way she got her spotlight right there. I was like, oh my god.
Right, because they WWE knew shit was going off the rails. That's why they cut her mic and hit the music.
I am so hoping Triple H decides to have Charlotte put her over.
It is that time.
They need to. There's no
Like,
reason for Charlotte to win this match.
no, not at all. It is time to build another champion, a new generation. It is time to step forward, not backward.
And Charlotte sits there and says, "Oh, they call you the next Flair." I'm like, well, technically, yeah, she's not a Flair, but she's
Oh,
got the move set. She's got the athletic abilities that you have. Maybe she's not as great, but she's getting there. She has a great gymnastics background. I mean, she definitely is the next you. I'm not saying she's going to be a 16-time champion or anything like that, but like you can see it, she could pull off the new fight despite the way she moves and everything.
I've always felt the concept of a 16-time champion, etc. And they go on that line. I've always felt it was kind of stupid because there's no differentiating point. Like Roman Reigns has only been a champion, what, 3 or 4 times? But he also held it for almost 2 years.
Longer than 2 years. We're talking
Yeah.
about almost four.
Yeah. It's like, it doesn't matter how many times you've had it. It's how long you've kept it.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is, all the main events he's been in outside of when he was champion, he lost just about every single one.
Yeah.
Which
And
you're going to take your losses regardless, but
oh yeah, otherwise you end up in a Brock Lesnar issue.
mm-hmm.
Which, for those of you that don't know, a Brock Lesnar issue is you've been built so strong that any competitor put in the ring with you has no believability to be winning a match.
That's like Cena burying people in the past.
Yeah, but Cena didn't bury people in the past in so much as some things were inaudible. Like what happened with the Nexus was bullshit. That could have been.
That made no sense, to be honest with you.
I agree. They should have went over, but there's been plenty of points where you know
I'm not saying it's
you're
his fault in general, but I mean, we know whose fault that ultimately was.
right. It's like Carmelo Hayes. He's a prime example of you know somebody bearing themselves. You put Carmelo Hayes against a veteran who has fantastic mic skills, and it took all of 10 minutes to ruin every bit of shine that kid had earned in NXT. And they're trying to build him back. It's not working.
Yeah, what the problem is? I think they need to turn face.
I don't even think that would help.
It may not help, but I mean, it's better than what they're doing now with him because right now it's just like
He
trash. It's boring. It's nobody cares.
shows his matches. Like
He's
he
being
is,
limited. He's being limited. That's why.
yeah, and he could be so much better, if he was allowed to do the NXT thing, which they're starting to let him, but he was given an open mic and given time with a pro and embarrassed himself. It's like Reigns, it took 2 years to rehab him having a promo off with Cena. And it wasn't that Cena buried him,
He's
it's
helping
that,
him.
yeah, suffering succotash
I
is
remember
the,
that. I remember that. He was like, it's called the promo.
yeah, it's called a promo, kid.
I couldn't stop laughing at that. But yeah, that's how they helped him. I mean, he got his ass and his shit together though.
Right. And that's the thing is like, and yeah, there is to some degree he got put over more than most, but you got to figure the dude, was doing every Make a Wish, then some. He was at every pay per view. He didn't injure people. He was busting his ass, and he held the company up for almost a decade, if
Look
not
how
a decade.
look how long it took Lesnar to get on the mic. The whole time
Yeah.
was always Paul Heyman, and he finally did it. I'm like, obviously he's not the best at it, but he was a lot better than he was.
Yeah. And that's because Paul Heyman makes stars.
Oh God, does he have a lot of people think that Heyman's gonna side with Rollins at Mania.
I don't think he's going to do that either.
I don't know what he's gonna do because he's just not you and me a favor. God knows what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah, he's gonna say his thing, but I don't think like Rollins doesn't need him, Reigns doesn't need him, Punk definitely doesn't need him.
None of
This
them need
is
him.
right. So it would probably be in their best interest. He brings in a fourth guy to settle business, which Lesnar's retired. It's over. It's done.
Yeah, he doesn't need to come back.
Right.
I'm
And
tired of seeing him anyway. To be honest with you,
you know, and taking that into consideration, and this might be that point to where maybe Paul needs to take a break.
Paul looks exhausted.
He he runs and to damn near every show. He's got to be a producer at some juncture.
Oh God, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it if he falls asleep in the truck.
Yeah, he busts his ass and he runs his own business. On top of that, so yeah, maybe he needs the break, and this is just a good way to write his ass off TV.
They did it with the power bomb through the table
Yep, and he came back refreshed.
because he needed. Some people say it. John Moxley needs it as well.
Yeah, Moxley needs to go the fuck away. Then again, half of AEW's roster needs to go the fuck away.
Dude, that show tonight just dragged balls to me. I'm sitting there watching it. I was on my computer messing around with stuff while I was watching the actual show. Was going so long.
That's why we own Bejeweled, my man.
I'm like, this is like. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do something on my computer. It was just bad. I couldn't. And then I saw that you had the 8-man tag match. It was for like $4,000 or some shit like that. I'm like, oh my God, I can't stand these 8-mans.
And this is that sense of nonsensical booking that we keep talking about. You had Swerve, who should have went over, who should have taken that belt, should have been that dude, right? And then Lights go out. The Young Bucks, for an inexplicable fucking reason, decide to side with Moxley.
Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense either.
Right? It's like fucking why?
I'm wondering if they're gonna have, honestly, I'm wondering if they're gonna have Brian. He's been back there doing helping with creativity and stuff. So I wonder if he's gonna take the belt from Moxley all in.
I I think they need to take it off of him in general.
Well, they definitely do because he's getting boring. We see him. He's a four-time champion already. It's annoying. Like it's like time to move on.
Well, and it's unnecessary.
The whole Death Riders thing is going absolutely nowhere.
Right. It is supposed to be one thing, but instead it has become stale from the get.
I mean, I understand the whole title and the briefcase type thing. It's a different thing to do. It's like a little change. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But this whole NWO type shit, it's just come on, move on.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it is. It is a more violent NWO. That's all it is.
That's TK missing WCW for you.
Right. And it's like Marina Shafir, she should be that bad bitch that goes in there and takes, like, if I were to book it right now, I have Shafir take the title off of Moxley.
I don't know how the fans will do with that. I mean, do you remember how the fans went over when Tesla Banter took the title from Callahan?
Yeah,
it went well for a little bit, but not much. But I mean, I don't see TK doing that.
Well, the thing was with that is who was backstage at that time of the way it was booked. At that same juncture, it caused a lot of people to watch. And she held on to it for a minute. And after the first couple of matches, they were like, okay. And Marina's got a legit background.
Oh yes, she does definitely.
Right.
She's also married to what's his face? Oh my god, he works there with her.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is
it's oh my god,
her MMA shit.
He's with Adam Cole. The undisputed. Oh my god,
it was
it's not Kyle O'Reilly. It's Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know that for the longest time. So I was looking up something completely different one day, and I ran into that.
No, I mean, I'm just looking at the fact she's got an MMA background. You look at any of her fucking matches, she can hurt a motherfucker, and there's no question.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I haven't seen any of them, but I wouldn't doubt it. She looks like it, though.
Right. Like, somebody like that adds that believability. When her tag team partner is the same chick that fucking hip tossed Triple H like he was nothing. This is just something, because that's what a lot of AEW fans are missing. Call them whatever the fuck you want, but they're missing something that gravitates their attention to the product. The Death Riders started, it was good for like 5 shows. Then nobody cared because it was the same shit over and over again. The way they treated the Hardys, it lasted for 2 or 3 shows. Adam Copeland
Jeff was pissed about that, by the way. He's like, I don't want to be on Rampage. I want to be on fucking. I want to be on Dynamite.
And they deserve to be on Dynamite.
Well, of course they do.
Like, you don't see.
So.
Yeah, you don't see Copeland anymore in any major capacity. You don't see Cage. You don't see a lot of these people he spent all this fucking money on.
I think Cage is injured.
I mean, considering
I could be wrong on that. And Copeland, I'm a fan of his, dude. But I mean, I'd rather see new people come in.
I was a fan of his maybe 15 years ago.
What the hell was TK thinking? Changing his name from Adam Copeland to Cope.
He was trying to differentiate himself from WWE because one of the more recent online criticisms is that this is WCW After Dark or WWE Light.
I mean, there's no. I mean,
It's true.
people know. Well, yeah, but I mean, people know who he is. I mean, they still call him Adam Copeland over the name Cope. Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, Jim Ross, they all call him Adam Copeland.
Yeah, because calling somebody Cope, which is a stupid fucking idea, because
It just sounds dumb.
I keep hoping his tag team partner Seeds shows up.
I see. They're gonna take Christian and turn him face eventually over here. He's gonna have his tag team run with Edge or Cope,
But
whatever you want to call it, and then they're both gonna retire.
I don't even think it's going to get that far.
That's what Copeland wants. He wants to have his last matches with Christian.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's going to get it because I don't think that it could be booked in a way that would make sense.
TK needs to do something with Christian. He needs to get him out of this heel phase and turn him into a face somehow, just so these two can have one last run together. I mean, if they don't do it, they don't do it. I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
He needs to stop this Timu version of the Four Horsemen. Like, that's what it is. 12 Ways to Sunday. He needs to stop this Timu version of fucking the Four Horsemen because that's exactly what it is.
He's trying to recreate shit from the past and bring it into the present. It's just no, let it sit there in the past.
I mean, and there is something to be said that everything's been done before.
Great. Oh, yeah, you're gonna every company's gonna recycle something every once in a while. You can't avoid that.
But little modifications can make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Because if it's like, to put it back in our old recent memory, not really, when you had Scott Hall, Kevin Nash went to WCW. And they were forced to watch because they had these people pretending to be Razor Ramon and Diesel.
Right, yeah.
And as much as Cornette says, well, no, we had it all straight. No, you didn't.
No, that was just bad.
Right. It doesn't matter how many moves they copy. It's not the same.
It was just a joke. They tried to make them look like they got them to look like a tad bit, but you could so tell it was bad.
Right. And then that's exactly that same way. And all it ended up doing was degrading the value of the, Diesel Razor Ramon characters and wanting people to watch WCW.
Exactly.
And that's all this shit's doing. They have some really great talent, but,
not using it right.
Saraya's been in the business for 25-ish years.
Oh, she's coming back to WWE.
I think so as well.
She said that she wants to work on a podcast and everything, which is I understand she wants to do her own thing. I get that, but she's not going to fool nobody. I mean, she's definitely going to go back. She's going to retire in WWE,
and she should.
And if she goes to another company, the only other company I can see her going to is TNA. To be honest with you,
I think she'd do okay in TNA.
I think she'd do fantastic.
She's going to go back to the mothership.
Oh God, yeah, they're all. It's not freaking Mercedes Monet. She's going to end up back there too.
She ain't going to be allowed back. I can already tell you that.
Nope.
Mox, I wouldn't doubt if Mox ends up back there too.
He ain't going to be allowed back either.
Oh, you don't know that, man. I mean,
I do.
I mean,
I can give you a good reason why.
Why?
Okay, why would Mercedes not be allowed back? There's no need for her.
I know that. Right. I'm talking about she'll go there just to make more money.
Except here's the thing. She's not worth a higher dollar. She's not worth what she's being paid now. She got it. Justin, you some bitch.
What's up, Justin?
My favorite time brother.
Hello.
Her ego is bad,
Mr.
but
Justin.
she thinks she's everything. She has all those titles, and she doesn't even. I'm sorry, no, you don't need.
Yeah, her stock as a performer is so devalued. she wouldn't be making more money. She'd be making way less, and
She
she
would be
would be
making way less. And
enhancing talent at
yep,
best.
at best. And I think that, this whole thing with her, and it's really exposed that she really isn't that good of a wrestler.
Like
I
her
never,
greatest.
I never cared for her as a wrestler. To be honest, Monkey, what I
But
thought
some people do.
she has maybe okay. This is all due respect to all women. Does she have a body? Yes, she does. She knows how to work her body. Outside of that, she has nothing.
Well, I mean, when your greatest feud is with a hand puppet, you've really hit a low.
That
You
someone
know,
who's a jobber made. Yeah, that
yeah,
was really cute to know that she made it. Fucking shout out to Harley Cameron. I love that little bitch. Whew,
dude.
boy.
Harley Cameron, the fact that she can make puppets, man, she needs to go on the road with Jeff Dunham.
No shit. No shit.
But it's much in the same way with Moxley. He has talked so much shit, and he's devalued his stock into nothing more than. And we're gonna go on this again because Timu's my favorite site to shit on. He's a Timu Cactus Jack. There is nothing special about him anymore. There is nothing in terms of career, charisma, leadership, factioning. Nothing.
I blame Tony Khan on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan he looked up to him too much. He's like, oh, somebody's lost. All right, you got injured. All right, give Moxley the title.
Here's the thing: is that his favorite style of match, his preferred style of match, is the hardcore match. He has a say in this.
Right, yeah.
And he is choosing to be this way, which is pigeonholed him into being that guy. You know?
Right, yeah. I mean, the whole 2x4 with the nails sticking into his back was cool and all, but no.
Like, no self respecting parent is ever going to let them watch a pay per view of AEW knowing that this is a possibility while he defends that title or while he has a match on the card. Because, like it, love it, or otherwise, parents are averse to exposing their children to that when this is supposed to be their fantasy, their superheroes, their villains. You know, that never translates well. Like the reason why.
Speaking of that, with how AEW what shit do they do with Moxley, for example?
Mm-hmm.
AEW can do everything they want, but as soon as WWE does it, people stop bitching and complaining.
Well, that's because the AEW audience, by and large, is terminally online because you can't find enough of them to be in a large enough group to have a conversation about the product. And if you have that happen, you end up with people, realizing the product ain't as great as they want it to be.
Well, I mean, WWE is just trying to they're stretching. They're going to the edge of PG.
Yeah.
WCW did the same thing back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody cared, but now all of a sudden everybody cares.
But they don't really. Like, that's
they
why
just want something to bitch about.
Right. Because there's, an outlaw show, or as we now call them, the independent shows. Okay, little history lesson, unless you're just in because Jeremy sucks.
Oh, good Lord. We're getting into this again.
Dude, I got heat.
I know you do.
Justin on a pole match.
Justin's Moxley used to be a huge asset in the earlier years, now not as much.
That's because TK screwed him up. He fucked him.
Well, I sincerely think he has a say in this. And this Death Rider thing.
Fucking boring now.
Right.
It's beyond boring.
5 shows.
But I will tell you, with Moxley, I thought, back before we had Phil, and Phil won the title when we had Muffin Gate that evening. I thought
Muffin Gate.
It's Muffin Gate, yes. Muffin Gate. Yeah, because look what happened, all the shit that happened after it. Well, Muffin Gate happened. That's the best thing to call I don't know what else you call it. Muffingate. Like, oh, dude, my roll good. Wow. Looking like a cow. Anyways,
I mean,
no.
I'd eat a
But no.
muffin rather than deal with that fresh scrum.
Well, he fucking was saying shit, and fucking Tony looked like, oh my god, yeah, fucking. That's
Justin,
what
I
you
agree.
fucking paid for. That's what you paid for. And I mean, honestly, like nobody wants to see the fucking Death Riders anymore. Nobody wants to see
Nobody
Mercedes
cares.
Monet. Nobody
No.
cares. You know, nobody wants. There's a lot of things that nobody wants to see. You
Because
know, and
let me see if I can find this.
it's getting back to the point where, okay, Moxley, I thought I said Muffin Gate before. Why are you guys all laughing like I'd never said that before?
because it is still the funniest
Episode 1.
fucking thing that I have ever heard. I mean,
Yeah. And guys, if you see out on in the webs, the interwebs, the IWC using the term Muffin Gate, yeah.
like,
This is like a lot of you try to fucking do not gatekeep calling Will Ospreay Ocean Spray, because you know what? I'll fucking chop you down, because we all know where that came from.
like, and
He knows where that came from.
you guys can tell me if I'm wrong here, but
Okay.
because that's it's a more violent version of the NWO. What made the NWO in its popularity last as long as it did was because at the time it was original. It was doing things where, there had been company invasions, but there had never been a point where they'd taken over production. They had taken over commentary. They had usurped. There was so much more where it was taken to that next level.
Yeah, but
I'm looking at you guys something that's hilarious. I thought this guy took it way too far.
You've never heard me mention Muffin Gate?
No, I have not.
I thought that's what I called Justin.
Justin.
I called it that before, Muffin Gate.
Well, I mean, it's just.
I swear I have. But you know what? I'm old, so I don't know.
All right, well,
but
that's
Digi,
kind
click
of
on that link I just sent you.
Oh,
Both
God.
you guys can actually. Yeah.
I'm going to kill you.
Just the beginning is hilarious.
Back to Muffin Gate, though. I thought that when Bill, the Muffin Man, that one I've never said, the Muffin Man,
JD
was
JDNY, and I'm going to say this because nobody else in the internet's ever going to say this. Outside of being, the heel of the internet in most respects, JD is a very nice dude. Very professional. But and maybe you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this. It's if this would have been that, let's say hypothetically, they roll up to the ring one show at the beginning of the fucking show, refuse to, deal with the ring until they get a little bit of time with Tony Khan right there in front of everyone. And, you have the security come out. Security's not enough. You have all of these people. You have these wrestlers who they're going to beef with. It's going to be a program. You have them take over the fucking show. Run that mic. Everybody's got their grievance till Tony Khan has to bring his stupid ass out there to address their grievance.
He will never do that.
Right. But see, that's the thing. He could have turned it up to 11 in his own right without it being, NWO light. It's like Christian Cage's faction. It's a fucking Timu version of the Four Horsemen.
Everybody right now should realize that Moxley is not dropping that title until All in Texas.
Correct. And it's
so
probably going to be...
That's why I linked you that video, because I'm like, these guys bitching about all this. Like, dude, you of all people should realize he's not losing until All in Texas.
Well, right. And it's going to be in a Texas death match, because that's just the kind of predictable dumb shit.
Yeah.
I will say this about JD from New York. Okay. There are always going to be polarizing people in the world.
Yes.
Okay. Everyone fucking hates Uncle Dave, pretty much.
Fucking ancient dude.
Let's not get started on him.
Yeah.
No. But I'm saying, there's a lot of people like Booker T. Okay, we'll talk about Booker T and that whole situation, because
Booker T. No, no,
Yes.
no. I heard the what was it? The swerve comment.
Yeah.
Fuck Booker T.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
very end before he dropped the mic.
Yep.
That's so good.
And my thing is, it's like he's right. Swerve is right, really, on that. Like, what more representation do you fucking want? Okay,
Also,
there
yeah,
is fucking zero. There's hardly any in goddamn
See,
fucking WWE.
Hey,
There's and
Booker T was also correct though. He sat there and said Swerve can sit there and say fuck Booker T all he wants, but most people after a pay per view, they're talking about the pay per view and everything, and outside of all that, before they wouldn't even think of that.
well, and here's the thing: that whole.
And I'm not a huge Booker T fan, especially on commentary.
Well, I was gonna say that
don't
whole
start me with that one. Oh,
representation
Jesus
thing.
Christ.
I'm gonna walk you back a few years back when it was WWF. One
That's
of
a
the
lot of
more
years.
it
That's
is
a
a
lot of
lot of
years, dude.
years.
That was
Not a few.
There was a gentleman who had very little title run, but was still one of the most over fucking personalities, which was the Junkyard Dog.
Oh, I love John.
You had
He was
the
great.
Iron Sheik. You had
Cheeky
all
baby.
these people from all of these cultures. Representation was not a matter of your skin color, your ethnicity, or any of that shit. It was a
No.
matter of your talent and your capability to gravitate an audience. And, whether they like it or not, I love Bobby Lashley. Make no mistake. I think he's a great performer, hell of a veteran, right? You don't hand that sumbitch a mic if you want to ever see him do anything, much as the same way as you don't put what's his nuts into a fucking ring, you let him be a mouthpiece. Not everybody is going to be good one way or the other. That doesn't mean you need to force somebody in that process. I mean, Jade Cargill should never have a mic.
She doesn't need it.
She doesn't.
No.
Her in-ring capability says it all.
Now, Bianca's great on the mic, but is lacking other things because she's very four-move note. That's kind of the line. People need to stop with this representation shit because it's just not true.
Well, I think it's her whole gymnastics things. All the flipping and shit. It's like when you watch AEW, like it's all flippy shit nonstop for the most part. And people think of that and all the flippy shit she does, and that's where they get that from.
It's like if you want to talk about Asian representation, you've got like a whole tribe of fucking Samoans on TV.
Yeah, but that yeah.
But then you have Japanese wrestlers. And then on other points, you have very, very, very Spanish performers. You have all of these people from all over the fucking world. Like, calm the fuck down.
Yeah. My big thing though is I think with the representation at AEW.
Oh, that's lacking hard.
Gone away. That's gone away. That has gone away.
Yeah.
Okay. Because right now, I mean, you don't show. If one of them is injured, I don't know. You really don't highlight Top Flight anymore.
Well,
you don't show
one of them's injured.
Private Party. One of them's injured. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
You don't see that. You shelved fucking Ricky Starks, and yes, I will call him Ricky Starks when we're talking about his previous.
Yep. When we're addressing this
life before. Yes, yeah, he's been reincarnated.
They had the Lucha Brothers, which they
tried to they bought that.
Sunday.
You
had
barely see like Brian Keith is like used like a fucking stupid. He's like the fucking butt of a joke.
What's
and
the transgender?
He's the bitch of the group.
What's the transgender chick that wrestler. Vicky Guerrero used to manage?
Oh, Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose.
She's not around anymore. You know who else isn't around really as much anymore? What happened to Red Velvet?
AEW.
Yeah,
it was AEW.
Yeah, we're having that, honey. You're fine.
Yeah. We,
I'm proud of her that she knows some of the modern product. It's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also saying the other thing that
What's that, honey?
She won a women's championship.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also,
she's Oneidan.
Not a white girl.
No, she's Indian. She's Oneidan.
I haven't seen her in I don't know how long, actually.
Right.
Who?
I think of the turtle. No, she's.
Rose.
Nyla Rose. Nyla
Nyla
Rose.
Rose.
Nyla Rose,
We
yeah.
haven't seen her in the longest
Native
time.
Beast, yeah, no. We
We're
haven't seen
discussing
her.
AEW's lack of representation and how it's
Yeah.
fallen by the wayside, honey.
It
Chill.
really has.
Got you.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
And yeah, oh, no, it's okay.
Ugh.
No, it's totally okay. It's totally okay, producer
No,
lady.
I'm
It's okay.
glad that she is participating.
Yeah.
You know,
I love how
Muffin
heels are wrestling
okay.
shit. I think it's great.
but
I'll tell you, the one wrestler who's been carrying a fucking brand, okay, and she should be celebrated more, is goddamn fucking Athena is carrying fucking
Yes.
Ring of Honor. Okay, I am
Absolutely.
sorry. She
And
doesn't get her fucking kudos
now
or
she's
anything.
being
She
used
just
as
came
a
out. She came out and said she's undefeated.
She
she's
is underpaid.
See, I
She's
don't watch
fucking-
Ring of Honor, so I wouldn't know that.
she
Oh my
pretty
god,
much
let me tell you, she has been. There's a reason why she's fucking has that belt and it's not gonna fucking. They're not gonna
She's
get that off
gold.
of her.
She's gold.
yeah. It's
She is gold, but not only that, but you know, she has like look at she did a lot for Billy Starks. Okay,
yeah.
that was a great little thing that she did with her, and even involving Big Bill's wife,
Mhm.
Lexi Nair, in that whole thing. It was great, you know, but it's more like okay, you have these people, and it's like you don't use them. The infantry. What happened to fucking Sean Dean was actually working with talent, and he was working with Christopher Daniels. What happened to that? Those
Love
guys
you,
aren't around.
Christopher
And then
Daniels.
Trish Adora.
WWE also screwed up with Athena big time.
Well,
Yeah.
that was because
Well-
of who was their booker at the time, and
Well,
he had a problem with
she got and she injured her leg and whatever, but she was come back.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it,
no.
it was because she
Yeah.
was tiny. That's
She
all.
could
It
have.
was.
They could have put her over Oscar in
Yeah.
NXT.
Yeah, they probably could have, but they had invested so much in Asuka, as they
Mhm.
rightly should have.
Yeah.
I think Athena
'Cause
was the perfect person to
to
go over her.
maybe dethrone her, yes, but and I mean no disrespect, I have a lot of love for Athena. If I had to choose between Athena or Asuka, I choose Asuka, who's got a 20-year gap on her.
Yeah.
Probably, I can understand that.
Right.
And I think honestly, like
The
the whole thing about representation, if you really want to fucking go there, right? There's all sorts of things that can be represented, right?
well,
And I will say this, some people do a good job, same on the indies. Some people could do a good job, some people do not. And that's just how it is. So people can say fuck Booker T. People can say fucking fuck Swerve because I want to talk about the fucking crowd at NXT in a minute because they were doing that. It's like, what?
the
But
thing
my
is,
thing is,
You know what I want to
I,
do right now, honestly.
what's
I want
that?
to sit here. I want to open up a notepad. And I'm gonna actually no. I'm gonna open up a calculator and I'm gonna count how many times you said the word fuck.
me?
I mean,
Oh yeah.
bro,
No,
she's
you don't
just
need to
trying to
do
play
that.
catch.
I think it's hilarious. So it's like Hulk Hogan
No,
saying
it
brother.
will. You know what? Like we should have like Carino had on ROH every time the Bucks did a super kick, they had a super kick counter. Yeah. So every time I say fuck.
That's annoying. That's annoying as fuck to me.
I'm going to
I'm
hit
just
on
saying.
a point, and I want
No, I
Amanda
know.
to kind of respond to this.
Mhm.
You know, Triple H's short, condensed version is the only representation we're concerned about is a representation of talent.
Yeah.
Whereas, hey, 80, you bitch.
80, how's it going?
Hello.
So, but AEW made it a focal point of their product.
Yeah.
And it is my belief that when you make something the focal point of your product but fail to live up to it, you are the problem.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, one of the things that I think with AEW
Mm-hmm.
is you have someone in charge who it seems to me like he'd
Mm-hmm.
rather be everybody's friend. Okay. He also is, you're like my best friend, very clingy, and when someone does something, he'll find someone else to favor. They're now his new best friend.
Mm.
Best case in point right now, Britt Baker. That was like the fucking gold
But
child.
she's been by and large off TV. Like there was
Yeah.
even a dirt sheet claiming she was no longer with AEW, but
Oh,
Exactly.
she's probably done. She's probably done with that company.
she's probably done with the
Yeah.
product, but
Yeah.
there's been no release. She's still active on the page.
Well, and I'll
Don't,
tell
don't
you
be
this too.
surprised if she's another one that ends up in WWE.
She's not going to. And I can tell you why. Because she's got a fucking bad attitude. Okay. If they're
Oh,
gonna
I've
let
heard
anybody,
that.
if they're gonna let anybody who has a bad attitude in there, you fucking need Tessa Blanchard. I'm sorry. Y'all can crucify
Right.
me.
Well, maybe then she'll end up in
Because
TNA.
Tessa Blanchard is good.
Well,
All right.
I mean,
Britt
and
Baker can't hold a candle to some of these women.
It was insinuated tonight on the Trash Talk podcast, and insinuated, I'm not going to put word in the woman's mouth, but it was by and large insinuated that Britt was not too interested in getting advice from a Hall of Famer, a legend in the business.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there is not going to fly well, considering most of your producers are legendary performers in some right.
That sounds like you have like almost no respect for them.
Nope.
Right. It's not. It's like not shaking the Undertaker's hand when you first meet him.
It's
I mean,
like not
you
shaking
can disagree.
anybody's hand.
You can disagree with them. They'll take the disagreements on certain things, but to be like that, no, sorry.
Right.
No. So that's where she has fucking made her bed and laid in it.
Right.
I mean, so if anything, right, Tony feels like, okay, I have to appeal to different demographics because maybe that's going to boost my ratings. Where he's sacrificing talent for what he thinks people are going to watch. So people are going to watch old, washed up WWE people.
I mean,
no offense, but like, Adam Copeland just fucking. I'm not saying it because of what happened with Ricky, but I'm just saying in general, it's like, okay, cool, but the guy is 2 seconds away from fucking, being, put out to the pasture and shot.
It's like with Sting, you had a guy who didn't need to be in the fucking ring by any stretch of the imagination.
He even said that he really wasn't going to get into the ring, too,
that
originally.
Wasn't his plan.
There you go, 80. I like that. Britt Baker should keep to the dentist work, but not in the ring. There you go.
That's her practices in Florida.
Yeah, it is in Florida. But, honestly, like, it's there, but, to be real, like, I honestly don't see her. I don't see her going to WWE. Don't see her going to TNA. Okay?
No, I don't.
So
I don't think she would last long in either company
because she's got a fucking bad attitude, and it is what it is. Like,
even if she were to humble herself, I don't feel that in comparison to other women.
No, because this is Tony Khan's fault.
Right.
He put her on the spot. Oh, I'm the first woman that was signed. Well, you know what, bitch? You probably weren't. You're probably the second or the third choice because everybody fucking knows who would have been fucking signed. Because I said this before in episode 1, the original All In, that women's 4-way, when it was Chelsea Green, Tessa Blanchard, Britt Baker, and Madison Rayne. Okay.
Yep.
I'm sure of those 4 ladies because Chelsea Green was already pretty much, she was going to WWE, or she had already been there. I can't remember at that time. I think
she was released at the time.
Yeah.
Like pretty much
she's really getting into her hot mess, like really getting into it.
Right.
And then you've got Madison Rayne, who, I can't remember where she was. I think she had gone to Ring of Honor. Because I know she wasn't in TNA anymore around that time.
Yeah, she wasn't. She was in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, she was in Ring of Honor. Ended up, now she's doing the working with the women, or not, or was. I don't know if it's still true.
Yeah.
And then you have the obvious one that they wanted to sign. It's Tessa. But
Yep.
it's just that, you get some people who are like the attitude. But you see, Tony, it's like if you were to take talent over that, and this is what I say to everybody. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. I've said it before. Maybe not here, but I've said it. You know what? In this day and age, okay, with everything that's going on in the fucking world, well, in the United States, let's just say, there's a level of fucking hate that has just been fucking opened up, okay? And everybody hates everybody. I mean, I'm an equal opportunity hater.
It's
So,
true.
like, it's true, you know? And, like, I mean, that's fine. I know that there are people who don't like me because I'm a slant-eyed person, and that's fine. I probably don't like you because of something, you know? Like, you
Amanda
might
doesn't like
smell.
me. She hates me.
I didn't say you. I'm just saying, unless you smell, and then I'm like, ugh.
I mean, he
Do you
kind of
wash your
does.
wrestling shirts? Do you wash your wrestling shirts?
I'll ask MJF.
There you go.
He
Pride
has
of
to
Long
wash
Island.
that in Minishevitz.
Yep.
Hey,
And then
he
the
is
other
gold.
two,
Let me tell you.
oh,
He
he's
no, he
fucking doesn't want to be
was
where he is
gold.
now.
I'm talking about
He
his
What's
mic
that?
work. His mic work.
Yeah, his work is great.
and
I love the fact that he lives the gimmick. I
he
love that.
his mic work is mid. And if it wasn't for the fact that he was exclusive to a product, he would not be where he is. Because let's face it, if we put MJF versus a Eli Drake, he would walk out looking like
Oh
a dick.
no. Oh no, I know that. But you
I
also you have to say that everyone thinks that his promo skills are great because look at what he had in
look
AEW.
look at
There
what
was
his
only one,
competition is.
but there was only one person who um actually one person who actually went toe to toe and made him look like shit. Who is that?
That was Ricky.
Yep, that was Ricky Starks. And that maxi pad thing, he had MJF did not know how to come back from that. Well, maxi pad,
Yeah.
which it was a great one. It was a really good one. So sometimes shout out to him.
So what
Oh,
do you think?
80,
What
I
do you
am
think?
so sorry. I hate fucking teeth problems like that. Cheers to you, dude. Cheers to you. I
What
totally feel your pain.
Where do you think MJF's going to end up then? You think he's going to least go to WWE? I mean,
I
he's
think
already in
he's gonna.
WWE. He was in WWE once in the backstage for one night, but I mean,
I think he's gonna end up back on the Indies.
Yeah,
MLW.
he'll
I
go back to
That's
that
that's what that's
probably.
where he was mainly known for. Can you see him in TNA?
no.
No.
I think MLW is probably the place for him to be. Honestly,
MLW is probably where he'll end up.
He'll end up at MLW. He won't be in Japan. Definitely not in Japan.
No, Japan he
Um,
would not fly.
he could wrestle in Mexico.
I mean,
CMLL, AAA,
I think he'd end up in CMLL maybe.
probably. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know.
No,
But
that's
I
not a step
really
down in the slightest.
oh, 80. Was everything like liquids? 80? Because I'll tell you I can tell you a story. I had some really major a couple of years ago, real major dental stuff. Yeah, and no, I feel your pain. Feel your pain. Ugh,
Don't
God.
give
If
him
I didn't eat for
sympathy.
2
He's
weeks, I should
British.
probably not eat for the next week. And then like I'll probably like fucking pass out because anyways. Um no, I really yawn for a week. Ugh,
That shit is
couldn't do
so
that. I'm
funny.
always
I just
yawning.
got laughed at because I said, "Don't give him sympathy. He's British."
Hey, I have British friends, and speaking of which, next
So
week,
do
yes,
we.
next week, a week from today, I'm going to see one of my British friends that I haven't seen in a long time. I'll
Mm,
let you guess who.
nope.
Ocean Spray. No.
What? Oh no.
Tom's
Oh
about ready to get. clocked.
You're gonna get
I had
clocked,
to.
dude.
I had to say that. I'm sorry.
Dude, the timing on that,
I,
chef's
I
kiss.
did. Thank you. That was perfect. Amanda, you have to agree. It was perfect timing.
Amanda with
No,
0 to
I'm
pissed in like 2 seconds. It was so good.
yeah. You are disrespecting our fucking the one true villain here. You
Now,
are disrespecting. I don't fucking take that fucking
hey,
lightly. No.
Tom,
Mm-mm. Yep.
technically you just committed a hate crime.
You committed a hate
Yeah,
crime.
she still loves me. I'm over it.
Do you think I'm over it?
No.
No.
Yeah,
I
but-
fucking hold on to shit.
You're going to have to
Oh,
send her
you
a
want to be
box of
that way? I can do that too.
you're
Well,
gonna have to send her a box of donuts or something.
no,
Shit.
you're gonna have to like you're no, you know what? No. Since
Oh
I haven't
God.
bought since you gotta buy me Ricky's new shirt.
Oh, he ain't got money for
Oh
that. He'll make me do it.
Digi's on that.
Yeah, see, he's gonna make
no,
me do
that's
it.
you. See, look at that. Now, I will say this, okay? I take it very seriously. Just as I take this following quote, to quote Don Callis, there's 3 things in life that are certain: death, taxes, and squirrel beats osprey. I
Well,
live by that. I live by
Marty,
that. And that's the
better.
fucking truth. That is the fucking truth. You can go back
Oh,
and
you
look at all their fucking matches. Golden Cage match. Who's the fucking one that's, on top? Oh, of course. I bring up
you
that asshole and who look who
Oh
comes.
man,
that
Lily.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Just as
Digi's
good.
Amanda,
mad at you,
did
Willis.
you even agree with me? It was the perfect time to say that, even though it was just funny, a funny
Yeah.
joke.
Now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see him in a week, and
Mhm.
we're gonna Tom shame you. I'm gonna talk to him. We're gonna Tom shame you. Yes, because he does watch this show from time to time.
Nice.
Okay, we'll say that. Yeah, I said, you know the black box guy? Yeah, let me tell you what he said. Did you see episode 1 last week? No.
Well, then it can be on that
Oh.
show. I still got my sticker from where I bought his shirt and whatnot on my desk. I'm still sad.
You will get something. Trust me. I told you. I'm gonna tell the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You
Just
fucking my
hand him your
fucking
phone.
co-host, my
He's like,
fucking producer, man. Right, the man who fucking volunteered for the job of fucking doing this shit with me. Okay.
Oh my god.
You didn't call him. So sad. You
I mean,
called Willis and he left a really nice message. Willis, do
which
you no 80, it's all good because you know
to
what?
to be fair,
Yeah.
like you called and left a nice message for the guy who couldn't be bothered to show up with the podcast that he was told about last week.
Oh snap.
Speaking of, I think you're supposed to be getting somebody on here.
I've actually got a couple people where we're
No,
working on.
I thought Amanda was.
Oh no, that's another thing coming down the pipeline.
That's something coming down the pipeline.
I just did some talking
But
today.
that one
Well,
that
nobody
one's
keeps
gonna
me
be a
informed,
little
so I wouldn't know.
I don't
that
keep
well
anybody informed. I just surprise you fuckers with this shit and help you, compensate.
do you
That's
I
my
know
revenge.
okay
you did to
he's
me the other day.
he's the one
So
who
good.
coordinates my media appearances, which by the way, I know Justin is still there's a lot of people on pins and needles for me to be on with the British boys.
Yes.
Or yeah, they're waiting for it. They're
I
waiting
gotta
for it.
I gotta
Amanda's
check
very
in with
you're
JD.
very pixelated right now.
What?
Well,
No.
you
Who's
were.
pixelated?
You were.
Me?
It's
You
that
were.
California internet.
I shouldn't be. I've got fucking good lighting here.
No, it has nothing to do with the lighting. It's just your internet was going wonky or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That fucking fuck you,
No,
Xfinity.
I'm
Anyways, not shout out to you.
Wait
But
a sec-
no.
Wait, whoa. You said Xfinity? You don't have Verizon Fios in your area?
No, we can't. No, it's not available.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel so bad because I want it to.
bro.
It's a monopoly. It's a
I've
fucking
had Verizon
monopoly.
Fios in the past and I fucking love it.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's the thing.
I wish I can.
You guys are talking name brands. My company doesn't even exist anymore what it used to be. It used to be a name brand. Now it services 3 areas. and mine I had to ask for. Otherwise, satellite. I'm in this 5 square mile radius where Comcast and Verizon do not service at all.
What in the fucking boondocks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It's no wonder why you lose internet so much.
Well, I lose internet because, like, the number one killer in my county is people driving drunk.
And dude, you really don't want satellite internet. It's garbage.
Dude, I don't want anything to do with satellites. I get in trouble with those.
Wow. All I know is that I'm trying to get anything but they keep saying, like, oh, it's not in your area. Be the first to know. None of them. AT&T, Verizon, fucking Sonic.
What about Starlink?
Yeah.
Have you tried them yet?
Sonic?
Yes.
No, Sonic.
Sonic is a
Not
California
Sonic,
brand.
the Sonic here.
Yeah, it's a
By the
California
way.
brand.
Sponsors not sponsored.
I mean, I'm stuck with Spectrum right now, but that's only because it's the only thing in my area.
Yeah, and I think that hold on, let me say something. What did you say? It was what? Did you?
Starlink.
Okay, let me see.
They're sap, but they're real good.
Oh God, no! I wouldn't do that. No, you're making me. No, because you know what? It's affiliated with Elon Musk. I can't do that.
He's affiliated with a lot of things.
Verizon
I
Fios
know.
is so good. Let's just say this: I had a stream going, and I went to go upload a file onto a wrestling torrent site. It got up to 100 and something megabytes, and my stream was perfect. It was going higher. I'm like, this is beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I want Verizon back so fast.
That's why I wish I could have it.
Yeah, it's great. Fios is the best.
Yeah. I would love to have it, but unfortunately it's just okay, hold on, I'm gonna look at this. Okay. I really don't like the fact I didn't know. You didn't tell me fucking Elon had a part of this.
I don't think it matters. Internet's internet.
No.
I had, fucking AOL for the longest time. Don't.
Everybody had AOL for the longest time.
AOL,
Yeah. My father's text message tone is, "You've got mail."
Oh no, that I had that on mine. I also had the IM, the bling was my text message one. Now I have the Star Tours. If you ever know the original Star Tours.
Internet's not internet though, Digi. If you can get Fios, dude, bro, get it.
It won't be for many, many years.
All right. According to this,
my internet's good. Just people need to quit hitting polls.
Let's see here. Residential. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
I just said it was an option. I never said it was a good option.
Well, no, the price.
Yeah.
$120.
Yeah.
I think
that's for the initial equipment.
No, that's the monthly charge. If I get that with the
that's California prices.
I don't even have that. $100 is what I pay for 1 gig. Okay, the gigabyte net. That's not including cable.
No, I don't. We don't get cable because it's too expensive. But my internet price keeps going up. But no, with the everything, it's to start $483.03.
So you're getting ripped off. I wouldn't even pay that much.
Yeah, no, I
wouldn't
even
come close to that. No.
Fuck you, Elon. Fuck you and fuck your Teslas. No one gives a fuck.
My company's even giving me Max and Disney and Paramount Plus and all those streaming services for free.
Well, my mom buys Hulu Live since we don't, but she wants all her basketball, her Golden State Warriors and whatnot.
Hey,
I benefit from the hockey. I also benefit from the fact that I get East Coast feeds of a lot of things and whatnot. So I mean, I benefit that, but at the same time, it's like, we're paying so much money for this shit because they know no one fucking is getting cable anymore. Everyone's streaming. So
cable's never going to go away because your internet provider is most likely a cable provider.
Yeah, and they're just going to sell you internet that's going to get more expensive and more expensive. That's the fucking circle of life.
You can also get
Yes.
IPTV. I mean, they have every
Mm.
channel, no one, nothing lags. I had 2 services for that, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well,
My mom, but I'm dealing also with my mom,
uh,
who's not. Yeah.
She's an
She.
old timer.
Well, no, not only that, but sometimes like, fucking my, you know who starts with an A, ends with an
Hmm.
A. Yeah, she doesn't listen to my mom.
Oh wow.
Fucking bitch. Fucking hate her. Yeah, my and sometimes she gets belligerent with me. I have to ask her like 4 times, like, to turn off the lights in my bedroom. I shouldn't have to do that four
No.
times. And I'm like, am I mumbling? I mean, what the fuck? Anyways, whoa, we got derailed here talking about this stuff. Okay.
My bad.
Anywho,
uh,
no, anywho. I mean, it
Amanda,
happens.
my
Yeah.
dear,
Yes.
that we are getting to that
But
point. I've had a
but
long
don't
day.
I know you have. I know
All
you
right.
have.
Well, yeah.
Working
We
double time.
I've had a long day too. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyway.
I have two. I have two. And you know what's calling my name?
Mm,
Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Haven't played in a couple of days.
I agree. You
Um,
need to do your dailies.
yeah, I know I haven't been doing my dailies because work is very stressful. But anyways,
I've been
so
waiting to
like I
say what I'm
said,
thankful for, so I don't mind.
okay. Well, go
Mm,
ahead. Let's do
mm,
what you do.
I'm thankful for. Actually, I don't want you to take this personally, man. It's nothing against you. I'm thankful for Digi, everything he's done for me, and he bought me the Fire TV Cube, which I love.
you did.
Absolutely love it. I linked him something, and I told him I was like, yeah, they keep on putting the discount on this, and they don't. And they do it when you don't have the money, and he freaking had it in my
He
house.
was
In two days, he had it at my house.
he was hemming and hawing and whining and crying, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up! I bought it for you anyway." And then he spent like 2 days going, "Fuck you, man! You didn't have to do that." And I'm like, "Fuck you! You're right,
Yes. So, okay.
Miss
And that's
Amanda
that.
Jane."
What am I thankful for? Okay. Well, I'm thankful one, I didn't kill Tom.
I mean, that's fair.
He should be
He
thankful for
should be
that too.
thankful for that. Yeah,
Yeah, you should be thankful for that.
he's
Man,
gone
those
full
who feel
Kylie
my
Ray
wrath.
on us.
Oh yeah, I know. No, that doesn't work on me. Because trust me, the next time I get my fucking hands on ocean spray, he's fucking dead. I'll break his neck. Anyway, sorry.
And
I love you
I
too,
am
Amanda.
thankful for all of you guys coming in here. Fucking Willis, 80, uh, just in time. And you know what? I don't know. This war between Jeremy and Digi, man. I
fuck
need some
Jeremy.
response from I need some response from Jeremy. I need to have my soap opera telenovela fucking tension. I need more,
It takes
you
me
know?
like 12 to 24 hours to get a response from Digi.
Yeah, well,
That
I also
happens. He's a
not
popular
cutting.
guy.
I'm not cutting
Oh, I don't
promos
bitch
on
about
you,
it. I'm like,
Tom.
okay. He's like, and then the text, the text, the speech to text or whatever.
Sometimes
I'm like, what the hell did you
sometimes
just
you
say?
Yeah,
sometimes when you text, I can't text because I'm driving or something.
No, no,
And it's
no.
like, yeah,
I'm not talking about that. It's just hilarious with him because he does the speech to text and it makes absolutely no sense.
yeah,
got it.
that happens
Got it.
more often than
Yeah, we
not.
don't have Virgin Media. We don't have anything.
I
We
want
just suck.
T-Mobile.
Leave it to
Yeah.
leave it
I
to
have Verizon
Adrian.
as my cell. I have that.
They
I will go back to T-Mobile if they bring the Sidekick back and the Sidekick looks good. That's all I'm
don't
saying.
don't go back to T-Mobile because they're sucking balls.
Well, I would just
At least
want to
around here
fix.
they are.
Well, I'm right now like I went with Verizon because a long time ago because where I was working at Verizon had all the towers
You got the best
and they
coverage
had
from
the best
Verizon.
coverage. Yeah. So, yeah. And all the other tower everybody else was getting off of Verizon stuff. So anyways,
I
so
used to have them, but it was just getting too expensive.
yeah, it does get expensive. Now also I want to say that I am thankful for Tom coming in as the usual. Digi, I'm always forever grateful. Thank you for the mug that has my sponsored, not sponsored in it. He also gave me a really touching other gift. I'm not going to share it with you
Please,
because
I feel girly
I've
enough
had
that I did it.
it's girly, yeah. But I will say this so Digi knows. I look at it every day, especially when I get really frustrated at work. It's on my
That's all.
rookies.
That's all that matters.
Right. Mission
Mhm.
accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
Digi's turn.
I'm no, no, no.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm
I'm
sorry.
not done. I'm not done. Hey, Amanda and Tom going off in bed. You go to bed, 80, and hopefully you have good pain meds.
Wait,
And if you
no, he
need
has to
more,
still say what he's thankful for
I know. Mhm.
as he's chugging from a mug.
I'm still. I saw that 80 was going bye bye, so I wanted to acknowledge. I'm acknowledging him. Okay.
Don't do that. We
I
acknowledged
did.
him, and now we can't get rid of him.
That's. I don't think there's anybody like that. Why are you flipping me off?
Not you.
It's not directed
Oh.
at you. It's directed at me.
Well, I know. I'm looking at a screen. All I see is Thomas 2 middle fingers up.
No, I thought
Mm.
that was. I thought Digi was talking about me, so I decided to do that for him.
Yeah, you
Little
can also
bit.
do this. Yeah. I am very, very thankful for all of y'all again. By night night.
Night.
Hope your teeth feel better. I'm thankful for a lot of shit. I'm thankful that fucking Ricky Saints got nameplates on. I didn't realize that the nameplates came after he went out and talked to the crowd, because the nameplates, I went back and looked, were still Sean Spears.
Yeah, they don't change the nameplates until you get the title, and from they have them already made, but I mean they don't put them
Well,
on
no,
until
no,
later on.
no. But I always thought that they changed it like
Before?
almost immediately.
No.
Immediately
No.
after. No. When they win it that night, I thought they always did that.
Cody's took time too.
Oh, thank you, Willis. I will have fun. A week from now, you know who I'm singing. Tom shit on that. I'm also excited. Oh, Willis. Bloodsport. Gabe Kidd is fucking wrestling Josh Barnett. That's gonna be fucking, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking because that fucking theme. If anybody knows where I can get the fucking theme that Gabe Kidd has, fucking A. That Willis and I right here. It was gangster.
Digi's
Thankful for
begging
that.
us. Digi's begging us
Yeah.
right now.
No.
No.
Did
And
you-
then the other people that I'm thankful for, the little people, they know. They know. And if they don't know, then why the fuck are you friends with me then?
Yeah, that's fair.
That just saying. Okay, Digi.
I'll hold my comment back to that, but anyway.
I am thankful for Justin in time because he's a real brother, unlike Jeremy.
Oh man.
Wow.
The views of Digi Damon do not reflect the views
God damn.
of Ms. Amanda Jane or Single Malt Studios.
Or Black Box Tom.
Well, I don't know. Black Box Tom, how do you feel? I don't want to include him in that, but
Do I really
do you support Digi's hate?
See?
I support everything about Digi. Digi's awesome.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the fucking Bucks showing up at the fucking.
No, all right, no.
We didn't even talk about that.
We can do that another time. Another time.
No, we didn't talk about a lot of things, but I'm not getting into it. I'm
because
saying.
next thing it'll be 1 o'clock and Digi's passed out in his chair.
No. We're not doing that. No.
I'm thankful for you two.
Going.
I'm thankful for Jessica Havoc and her brother Stefan, who are amazing people.
Yep, Stefan did his background.
He's doing more.
Oh, nice.
Like I got a song coming and something that producer had me commission.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I don't know, man. That's pretty much it for me. Chemo meds take a lot out of you.
Yeah. I will tell you that Peaches. Oh, see, now you're trying to get on my good side. Now you're trying to get on my good side.
Anywho, by the way, I'm also thankful for something that Digi talked to me about earlier this week that made my day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. And I tell you what. I tell you what I'm not thankful for.
Will Ospreay?
Yes. Don't start me on the Peaches thing. Oh yeah. Okay. must say this. Okay, I'm thankful for Ricky Starks' ass.
Yeah,
So you guys saw when he last week when he wrestled, he did his little walk on the barricade, right? And he was blessing the women,
he
which I
kissed
thought
the
was a
lady.
fucking great move.
He made you jealous, didn't he?
No, one of them fell out, dude. She was like,
well, the one woman at the end in the blue, the way she fucking reared back and then forward, her face was literally like right there in his ass. I'm like, I would have fucking
Bit it.
chomped at it, right? I
I
would
know
have,
you said it in my chat. I know.
yeah,
yeah. Well, no,
true.
I'm letting everyone know because they didn't. Our audience did not see that.
That was
But
hilarious when you said that to me. I
that
was like, oh
was
my god.
that right there. I was so jealous because if I had that in my face and pretty close in proximity, yeah, we're either gonna it's gonna be two hands like John Cena, or that shit's gonna get bit. That shit should have been bit.
Are we gonna have to get another Amanda Bale fund started?
Will Ospreay's not gonna be in Las Vegas, so no.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So I'm just saying. So hopefully I didn't see Kiro. Hopefully my fingers are crossed that he can help assist out.
Word.
Yeah. So
Word.
but yes. So y'all know where you can find us. You know where you can find
It-
Digi. You know where he does his like like what responsibilities he has. Don't book fucking I'm only just saying this for you. I'm not saying it myself. He does not want to book Jeremy in time.
No,
Book Justin at whenever Justin wants to come on.
Justin
He
come
just
on anytime he wants.
Yep.
Willis is already in the fucking penalty box.
Yeah. Well, Willis just needs time and has to ask his boss for permission. And the boss said no.
No, that doesn't
But
mean I
we'll
can't give
get
him
Willis
shit.
on one day. We'll get Willis on one day. We will.
I just
We will.
want to be able to go. What you talk about, Willis? Just one time in life, and it make
I'm
fucking
Mickey
sense.
Mouse.
Like,
Wait, I already said that for you one time a couple of weeks
yeah,
ago. What you talking
I
about,
bumped.
Willis? I'm Mickey
Mhm.
Mouse.
Yeah, but I haven't said it, and it actually means something. Okay, I
Yeah.
was a huge
Well
Marx for it.
then say it.
Well, no, because it's got to make sense.
Well, wait till the perfect time anyway.
Yeah,
And and then where Tom is.
yeah.
He streams. Go see you guys. That's how I have to watch NXT sometimes because I want to
Yes.
see who, and then I get to a point where I'm like, oh, maybe I'll drive. And then of course Tom tells me, oh look, he's talking next. And I'm like, well, I fucking just left work. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
really thought she
And
pulled over to
great,
watch.
thanks, Tom. I'm like, I had to come home and have to wait for like fucking, hour and a half or whatever long it was until that came on. But yes, so you guys can see it. Tom, what is your Vaughn Live channel?
Vaughn.live/fanatic HD29. I'm not 29 years old, people. That's how many channels I've
Yeah.
You don't tell people that.
No, it's a badge of honor where we're from.
Yeah. Well, I know. And then Digi, of course, everywhere. You know where you can find me. If you want to contribute to a bail fund, or you're like Amanda needs to see that, well, the Saints version of it. Which now that he blessed women, I definitely want to make my sinners love Saints. I really need to do that.
Does that make you the high priestess of peaches?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Princess Peach ain't got nothing on me. I'll say that.
Amanda, you're just
Mari's
one of those people that you can't not love. I mean, it's like I don't even know how to explain it. Yes, it's like
no. Okay, I've said it before. Even said it on episode 1. You either really fucking hate me or you fucking love me. There is no in between.
You also grow on people.
You gotta call her when she's driving to work. It is so good.
Maybe I will one day. Maybe I will.
Or both of you, because then today would have been a doozy. But we're not going into that right now because then it'll be like fucking 2 a.m. and you guys are like, 2 a.m. Well, and that would be a real fucking...
You have to wake up in the morning for work.
Yeah, but I'm okay right now. I'm okay right now.
Yeah.
Get the reality
Yeah.
behind us. So
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
still, I just want to take the war paint off, you know.
All right,
Anyway.
my lovelies,
So
yeah, we need to
guys,
get going.
our
Hold on.
friends.
hold on. We're trying. I'm trying here.
Okay.
So guys, thank you for stopping and paying your respects to Carlito.
Yeah,
Rest in
yeah.
And as always, thank you for another episode 1. We did not make it to 2.
We're never gonna make it to 2.
We're never gonna make it to 2. We fucking really derailed today. So yeah, so we're not gonna make it. So join us, please, next Wednesday. Actually, I will make a guest appearance. Bye, Willis. I will make a guest appearance from Viva Las Vegas.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be so good.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
not-
just
I
gonna
will
ask. I was actually gonna ask about that. I didn't know if it was going on or if we went
Oh,
through nothing.
we could talk about that. I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So guys, thank you for joining us at the dive bar of the IWC. Guys and gals, that's last call.
Cheers.
Producer Lady here. Thanks for tuning in. Continue to support and buy us a drink by putting the I in subscribe and reviewing our podcast. And cheers to
I would never have a drink